I'm talking about you earned it, baby.
Hello, my name is Vern, and today I am going to try to show how easy it is to make a Roland 303 style bass line on the Bass Station 2 synthesizer. Just a little background, I bought this Bass Station 2 about 2.5, 3 years ago. It was the first synth I ever bought, and I got really lucky as far as getting the Bass Station 2 as my first synth. It's been pretty intuitive for me. It makes amazing sounds, which is the most important thing, but I found it fairly easy to work with. There's still a lot of stuff I don't know how to do, various menu diving things, but I was able to pick up on this aspect of it pretty quickly. So, to make a 303 style bass line, you pick a beats per minute that you want. I am going with 130 beats per minute. Then you pick a patch that sounds good to you. I really like patch number 31 in the factory patches kit that comes stock. And so I'm using patch number 31. All right, so here's what you do. You got your patch, you got your BPM set. Then you want to come over here to record. That's this dial, third dial over, all the way to the right, it's record. That will put the PlayStation 2 in the mode where it's waiting for you to enter your steps. Whether you have it set to 16 steps or 32 steps. I have mine set at 32 steps. And so now it's just waiting for me to enter these steps in. Now at any point, every time I hit a note or a key, it'll start counting up like 1, 2, 3, all the way to 32. At any point, if you want to, instead of adding a note in a particular step, add a rest, you can do that with the latch button. It doubles as a rest enter key. So when I'm making a 303 style bass line, I usually start low as far as the note. I usually start low and then work my way up, and then I try to end low so that when I'm playing it back, especially at 130 beats per minute, it's got some rhythm to it. So these are pretty much random notes I'm going to be entering in here. And that's the great thing about this is it's so easy to do. You just enter random notes, play it back, see how it sounds. If it's got that factor that you're looking for, that sound, keep it. If not, just click back to record and try again. And I've spent many hours just recording 32 steps at a time, playing it back, trying to get, a sequence that I like. So, all right, so I clicked it over to record. I'm going to enter 32 notes. Okay, that's 32. Now we click it over to play and turn the sequencer on and hit the latch button and see how it sounds. Cross your fingers. Okay, I don't hate it. Just for the sake of brevity, we're going to keep that. So, oh yeah, at any time also when you're playing it, you can make some adjustments to it with the pitch or the filter knob over here. All right, so we got that. Now, if I can move this camera back a little. Okay, so we've got our sequence, our 303 style bass line. Now I'm going to make a loop of that. I know that the Bass Station 2, when when you've got the latch down and the sequencer on, it loops it by itself. But I want to play with it more, so that's why I want to be able to start it, stop it at will on the fly. So that's why I'm using the looper. So make sure the looper is set to 130 beats per minute. All right, we got it. The drums I'm using is from a JDXI drum sounds Roland JDXI, and I'm using a Launch Key 37 by Novation as a MIDI controller. So I'm gonna try to get a good 4 on the floor bass kick drum. Now together. Alright. Now let's find a snare sound. Alright, that's pretty much it. Sounds alright. Another cool thing, especially when you're working with a looper, is now that I've captured that first bass line, something I like to do is take my patch and move it up a couple octaves and record a new sequence. So I'm going to go through 32 steps input. And play it back, cross your fingers. All right. And now we'll see how the new 303 style bass line, 2 octaves higher, blends with the original one we made. So it's tricky to get it right on the one. And that's pretty much it. All right, now we got it all on the looper to play with. And play around adding more different octaves, different beats, different rhythms. And that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.
I'm talking about you, VERN'D, baby.